So today I'm going to be shredding all this with this little, it's actually quite a beast but it keeps blocking up. I'm going to get all that done. Miles of it. Miles. It's hot already. It's only 9:30. Need to get my bikini on. So I'm just going to take you on a little walk around the garden actually today, because it's rather beautiful. The birds are singing, the sun's shining, and just go open the gate and oops, here's the little area that we're working on at the moment. It's where Paul took the big conifer down. I've sort of tidied it up. We're going to reduce the stump and maybe do something with that. And I've just put a few of our sculptures. I think we need something colourful in there as well. But it seemed like a good place to display things. There's the barbecue and pizza oven, which needs mending. Just walk across the summer house to the boardwalk. So this is mostly a herbaceous border. I mean, it does take a lot of work, but I love it at this time of year when you get all the different textures and colours, leaves coming up. And soon it'll be full of flowers, which will go right through till September really. But it does get a bit crispy if we get hot spell in June and July. And whilst there's nothing tall in here, we've got a few of our sculptures. There's a stained glass thing that I made, some of Paul's metal work. And here we've got, this is Amelanchier canadensis, otherwise known as Juneberry, and it produces little blueberries. Well, they're very similar to blueberries in the month of June, hence the common name. You have to be quick to beat the blackbirds to them, but you can use them like a blueberry, you can bake with them, you can have them on yogurt or porridge, but we make liqueur out of it and it's jolly nice. So underneath the little pergola, which has a strawberry vine growing on it, which is actually a type of grape that tastes a little bit like strawberries as well. Oh, I'm about to trip over a cat, so excuse me. Oops, yep. And at the end of here we've got some pears and a pêche de vigne, which is a type of wild peach. And it's called pêche de vigne because they use it at the end of grapevines to give early signs of any diseases, so that they can really reduce the use of pesticides and target them when necessary. It produces small peaches, but they're quite intense in flavour, and you can use them for cooking, bottling, stewing. We make a very nice liqueur out of them. We'll look at the vegetable garden a little bit later on. I'm going to walk around into the woodland border. Again, I'm just about to trip over a cat. Oops, sorry, Whitey. So this part of the garden is mostly quite shady, so we planted it all up with winter interest plants and early spring interest. I'm approaching it from a different angle to normal. And today's job actually is to tidy this up, and this Cornus Winter Beauty has been beautiful all winter, but I now need to cut out about a third of the older stems to regenerate fresh new growth, which will retain the lovely vibrant winter colour. So that's my job for this afternoon. Oh, the hellebores have been amazing through here. I mean, there's one or two left, still looking good, but they're going over now. But they've been flowering for about 3 months already, so oops. And finish off with the stumpery, where we've got a collection of snowdrops, and some of those need splitting now and spreading out through the border to grow on. And later on we'll sell them. Here's the back of the barbecue, and I've just been regenerating this little area here because it was full of aquilegia, and I've been trying to add a bit more colour. So today I've decided to do a little bit of an experiment. I keep seeing pictures on social media, various sites, where people are growing cloves, as in the spice, by sticking them, because these are actually the seeds of the plant, by sticking them into a potato, and it's supposed to work like magic. I'm quite sceptical, but I just need to know, really. So I'm going to plant some directly in a potato, just as I've seen on the internet, and some into compost to do a comparison. I've soaked these for, well, it's over 24 hours now because I didn't get a chance to do this yesterday. Whilst I was doing it, I've also soaked some cardamom seeds and some allspice. So who knows? I'm going to try and find out. So I don't know if you have to make a hole. Possibly. Right, so I need something pokey. I'll do. Make some holes. I see people do this with apples, putting seeds into apples and bananas. I can't see banana working because it's going to rot before anything happens, and plus I'm banana phobic, so it's certainly not going to happen. It's like one of those things you used to make with an orange at Christmas time. Oh yeah, oh hello. You come to see, make a nuisance of yourself. Now no one can see what's happening, mister. I know you're handsome. Let's see if that works. I mean, who knows? Whitey, come on out the way, little pest. I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, there's obviously starches in the potato and some moisture, which is necessary for germination, I guess. But yeah, so I'm going to sow some. I'll try poking some in the compost that way up. And I think I need to keep them in the same sort of environment to make it like a proper experiment. And I'm going to scatter some as well. I mean, it's fair to say these may not even be viable seeds. Who knows how old they are. I seem to have soaked rather a lot. Bit of vermiculite. Okay, so I need to label that. And then cardamom. We used to grow them in the tropical house at Brackenhurst where I used to work. We haven't got anywhere that's that warm in the winter, to be fair, but I just want to try. I love cardamom. probably far too many seeds there. And allspice. Don't really know what they're like, but okay. Ouch. So label them, water them in, and I shall put them in one of my propagators, I think. Okay, so I've just been doing a job for somebody, and I'm doing a déchetterie run, a 2 for them. But all the timber I've sorted on the pile, and a lot of it's just soft, stuff. But I'm going to unload it and stack it. Sort of the stack there. We'll stack it and cut it up and use it in the Rayburn next winter. I shall. Some of it I'll just go for bonfire or to the tip, but I've got a massive load on. That's one load out the way. The rest of it's definitely déchetterie run. Yeah, and then I'm able to continue with the job I'm doing for these folk, which is the garden. Just a couple of one-off stints for them, get them on track. So yeah, yeah, I've got to keep the family warm. So this is all chestnut flooring, old flooring that's come up, and beams. There's some bits of pine and stuff. There's some good stuff in it for a shelf in a shed. So I shall hold on to some pieces, but not a lot. I mean, it looks more than what there is because I didn't stack it very well, as you know. But anyway, I must crack on. Sun's shining. Yeah, cold wind. There's cold wind. Anyway, I've also put onto an advert some free machinery items, old farming machinery items. I'm waiting for a reply. I don't know whether I was first up or not. So I've got to carry on emptying this so I can go and fetch it if I am successful. Anyway, must get on. I've got to get the rotavator out and start rotating garden. Oh, it never stops. Got the parts to fix my mower. Anyway, carry on. So here we are again. It's our second Saturday of opening. I'm feeling ever so slightly better. Sun is shining, everything's looking fine. Let's go in here actually. This is where I keep my ornamental grasses, shrubs, evergreens, and at the bottom a little section of shade-loving plants and hellebores. There's a little display of things that are in flower right now. Not a lot, but fruits. And in here we've got our herbaceous perennials. They're all starting to poke through now. Inui is obviously in charge, but she's not for sale. And polytunnel, well, it's still a bit sad in there, but anyway, here goes. Let's hope it's a better day than last Saturday. Well, we've had a few customers, not taking loads, but it's better than last week already. But it's kind of lunchtime now, and it always goes a bit quiet over lunch, so I've done a lot of my potting on. I'm just going to look in my propagator. And these are the seeds I sowed a couple of weeks ago. Chilies haven't germinated yet, but some of the perennials have. So whilst it's quiet, I'm going to prick them out into little module trays and get them going on. Really important to handle your seedlings just by the seed leaves. Don't touch the stem or the roots because they're so fragile. These seed leaves will eventually drop off anyway. I'm putting one in the centre of each module. This is Phlomis Bronze Flamingo, very pretty perennial. Okay, not bad. So I'll water these in gently, and then I'll put them in my new little propagator as a sort of halfway house till they. So well, we've made some spoons and spirtles, and there's another little job we need to do before the season goes on much more. I've lifted some snowdrops from the garden. You're supposed to split them, they say, in the green, which means after they've flowered and before the leaves die back, and that's the best time for them to establish. We've been planting native bulbs in the woodland over the last 2 or 3 years, so I wanted to get some more snowdrops in, really. So that's what we're going to do. To make sure they're going to be where no one's going to tread on them. I'll go over here to begin with. So we've got some bluebells, native bluebells coming up here that we've planted. I'll get some in amongst them. Could have had a bigger spade.
Probably in this ground.
So I'll split the clump down into clusters. And then, I don't know, in 100 years, the whole area will be
I should be
full.
thin then.
Yep.
Be thin. Wherever we are, they like to come and investigate, watch over us, don't you, buddies? Yes. So there's White Cat. He's the son of Cacahuete over there. That's the evil princess. Yes, you. Or Madame. Because she's evil. But you're beautiful, aren't you, girl? And this is Minwee. You a rescue cat from Suiac, look on it, say it. Golf club at Suiac in the Dordogne. Aren't you? Yeah. So yeah, she just fell on the feet. Well, they've all fell on the feet. Cats don't bark. So.
Well, I bought these little wood anemones last year. They were tiny little bare roots. I didn't dare plant them straight in the ground. Thought they'd just shrivel up, so put them in pots, and most of them have come.
Let's just concentrate around here again.
Yep.
Yeah. And these let's see whether these orchids are coming up. No.
I've seen one or two.
Have you? I can't see for looking. Oh, there's a little existing anemone here. Little planters just there, look. Little purple one. I suppose I've got to help, have I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, so
we're going to try the beer,
Try
the
the
nettle beer. Well, oh, it made a pop.
Oh, big pop. I'm being adventurous with a big glass. Carol's got a tiny one.
But this is actually, look, there's a
head on
tiny
it,
head.
little tiny head on
This
it.
glass we bought from Morocco when we were there before COVID.
Oh no, before COVID, yeah.
Yeah. So, well,
Right.
it's fizzy.
It smells of beer. It smells cidery.
Well, it's,
beer.
you know, when we had it on the side with the cover on the top, it just smelled of beer in this room. But I don't know.
It's got a hint of
I
it.
don't know if it'll work because I used baking yeast, not brewer's yeast.
Well, we'll see.
It's got a nice flavour. It's not a strong flavour, but actually it's refreshing. It's fizzy.
Actually, that's good.
It is alright, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually more cidery than it is beer.
Yeah, I think next time we'll go and buy some proper brewer's yeast and we're gonna make this again. This is very, very good.
This is actually excellent. I mean, I couldn't drink a pint.
It's a nice, refreshing, summery drink, though, isn't it?
You could drop a slice of lemon in that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Look, it's got bubbles.
That is good.
Some more.
No, yeah, I do.